songs in various keys.
I think it was a joke.
Oh, okay.
We just didn't get it. Key of C because he's
okay.
Kenny G.
Oh, okay.
Should be key of C. Key of G,
Key
I
of
mean.
G then, yeah. It should have been key of G.
I don't know.
My saxophone
Jim, I don't know if we didn't get your joke.
Keys.
I'm not really. All right.
I could play all different songs.
All right. One of the best things I did last year was I bought an annual pass for the Florida State Parks.
Yep.
I got it in February. It was $120, and it definitely has paid for itself.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to buy one and not use it, then of course it'll be a waste of money.
Well, that's a family pass.
It is a family pass. And it doesn't have to be family. I could go with you or Doug, and pretty much you're the two people that ever go anywhere with me.
And people can get a cheaper pass just for themselves.
Just for themselves.
Yeah.
What is that, $80, something like that?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got some state park events. You can go to floridastateparks.org and look all these things up for yourself, but I want to share some of the ones that are happening right around here. So, hold on, let me find some. There were so many parks. So here in Silver Springs, there is a hike on Friday.
Oh, cool.
A hike. Specifically what I did, in the page where you can ask it certain questions, I said, give me Silver Springs, and I'm going to look up Rainbow Springs and some of the other closer parks. But I specifically asked for January. So I'm not telling you something that's going to happen 10 months down the road. So January 1st at 10 a.m., you can start the new year with a hike in the woods beginning at 10 a.m. Take a tram ride from the main entrance of Silver Springs. There's a limit of 15 people. To the hike location for an easy 1.5-mile walk. Beginning at 1 p.m. on Friday, January 1st, there'll be a longer 3-mile hike available from the main entrance as well.
That is cool.
There you go.
That is cool.
And I don't think you pay anything extra for the extra. You just go in.
Right, exactly. It's
on January
included.
2nd, over at Silver Springs, in the museum area, they're having something called Coffee with the Birds.
Oh, yeah. They do that every couple of months. It's pretty cool.
It says this is on the third Saturday, but it switches to the first Saturday of the month beginning in January. So, it's been on the third Saturday. Now it's going to be on the first Saturday.
Yeah.
Every first Saturday from between October and April, you can take a walk on the bird side with bird watchers of varying experience levels. From novice to expert, the short walk leaves from the river trailhead located in the museum area. Coffee will be provided. Please bring binoculars and sturdy walking shoes, as well as anything else you need to be comfortable in the great outdoors. That sounds like fun. What else would you recommend? Insect repellent.
Insect repellent, sure.
Sunscreen.
Yeah, bring that too in your backpack.
They didn't say camera. I would say bring a camera.
Yeah. When they do the press releases, they always have a camera.
They do?
Yeah, they put camera in the press release. Camera, insect spray, and sunscreen and a bottle of water. Be all self-contained. Don't depend on anybody to have water for you.
Also on January 2nd, this coming Saturday, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., a 1-hour Ranger program. You can take part in the Ranger program. It occurs every Saturday, so it'll be this Saturday. Topics vary, but each program is an opportunity to learn something new about Silver Springs State Park and Florida's unique environment.
Nice. Yeah, they do a great job.
January 3rd, on Sunday at 10 a.m., you can be part of the Florida Safari.
What's that?
You join the park rangers and explore normally inaccessible areas in a 4x4.
Oh, nice.
And a tram. You'll see the impacts of the resource management activities performed by park staff and enjoy learning a little more about Florida's unique ecosystems. I'll have a chance to experience the thrill of seeing some of the residents of the woods, such as the gopher tortoises, Sherman's fox squirrels, and wild turkeys.
Oh, cool.
It doesn't say anything about Reese's Pieces monkeys.
No, but I bet they're there. Gosh. So bring that.
These are all, this weekend, Sunday, January 3rd, take part in another Ranger program, which occurs every Sunday. That sounds like the same description, right? We turn the page here.
Okay.
On Saturday, January 9th, if you're a painter, the Ocala Plein Air Painters will be meeting.
Yep.
They do this on the second Saturday of each month to capture the beauty of Silver Springs State Park.
Yep.
I know.
Isn't that a novel idea?
So that's what we did.
Yeah, we did that years ago.
The Cracker Village show. Have you ever seen the Cracker Village there? Yes, you have.
Yes, it is cool.
Have you ever had a docent explain to you all the different things about it? And I've never even been in all those buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Have you?
I have, yeah.
You've been in every one?
Well, we've been around everyone. I mean, we had gone when the Cracker Village was with people and stuff. So
Right.
we went into some of the buildings and we saw the lady spinning the rabbit fur and all that stuff.
Come and enjoy what
Yeah.
life was like at the turn of the century in the Florida piney woods. A volunteer will show you through a Florida cracker homestead and kitchen with the Smithy and the Hinton House. What is that? The Smithy and the Hinton House.
That's the name of the house.
You go to the Cracker Village across from the museum, and this is Saturday, January 9th at 10 a.m.
That's really nice.
in Silver Springs.
Because they're usually open 2 or 3 times a year when they have their Ocala days and things like that.
Saturday, January 9th from 10 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Hobbyists and enthusiasts will display their Ford cars and trucks
Okay.
of various years and models, classic and modern, stock or modified. Vehicles will be displayed near the beautiful gardens of the park, offering plenty of shade from the trees. In addition to checking out the Fords and the Mustangs, visitors can take a glass-bottom boat ride, of course.
We were playing there that one year. They had all those cars lined
Yeah.
up. Wow. Amazing.
And that's on the 9th. That's on January 9th from 10 a.m. till 4:30 p.m.
Okay.
Let's see, a couple of these things are kind of repeated. There's a garden workshop at the main entrance on January 10th from 1 till 1:45. It's a 45-minute event.
Oh, nice.
Visit the gardens at Silver Spring State Park on the second Sunday of each month for a garden workshop. Gives you an opportunity to learn how to make your own garden, native plants, camellias, pruning techniques, and a whole lot more.
Isn't that cool?
There you go.
That is cool. I love all this so far.
All right, that was Silver Springs. Let me move over to Rainbow Springs on the other side of the break, on
Okay.
the western part of this county.
Okay.
Stuff you can do right here in your own backyard that is almost free. Just the cost
Yeah.
of getting into the park. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident on this Wednesday. Unseasonably warm and humid with clouds, breaks of sun, and an afternoon thundershower. The high 83 to 87. Mostly cloudy, warm, and muggy Wednesday night with a shower, low 67 to 71. Thursday, clouds, some sun, quite warm and humid with a passing shower, mainly in the afternoon, the high 82 to 86. On Friday, New Year's Day, mostly cloudy, warm and humid, high 78 to 82. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 840-0750. That's 840-0750.
Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA, The Source.
Located in Ocala, Renstar Medical Research has offered a wide range of clinical research trials for 17 years. Renstar conducts clinical trials for conditions such as migraines, memory decline, fibromyalgia, and sun-damaged skin. To learn more, call Renstar at 352-629-5800. Help us create a healthier tomorrow by volunteering today. Please call Renstar at 352-629-5800.
Thank you, buddy. 12 minutes before 10 o'clock. A little bit overcast. Cool temperatures moving in, I guess, New Year's Day, but nothing really cold, just a little bit cooler. All right, we are talking about our state parks, specifically the two here in Marion County. We talked about Silver Springs before the break. Now we're going to talk about Rainbow Springs. If you want to know about any of the activities and events in the different state parks here in Florida, go to floridastateparks.org.
Yeah.
All right, in Rainbow Springs over near Denellen, January 1st, this Friday, there's a first day hike over there, just as there is one over here in Silver Springs. Welcome to the new year with a beautiful hike through Rainbow Springs State Park. Join us for good exercise and some good stories about the unique history of the area and how it changed over the years as you stroll past old cisterns, phosphate pits, waterfalls. The waterfalls are man-made, just to let you know. Hikers should be prepared to walk on uneven or unpaved terrain for up to 2.5 miles and 2 hours long. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Remember we had this trivia game, and the question was, how far on average, does a visitor to Walt Disney World walk per day?
Yeah.
The answer was between 9 and 12 miles a day. Remember that?
Yep.
So I was talking to one of our publicists a couple days ago, and she and her family, they live in North Carolina, I think. And they had visited Disney World, and they had those devices that can measure how far you walk. And she said she walked 9 miles the first day, 10 miles the second day.
Wow.
And I said, that's about what we hear, you know. She says, I would never walk that far, ever. I didn't even know I walked that far. No wonder my feet were killing me by the end of the day. I said, I know. We've often kidded about using Disney World as an exercise plan. You know, just go there every day.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll get sick of it eventually, but you'll walk 9 miles a day. If I said to you, okay, I'm going to go walk 9 miles, you'd say, okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
That's right. We'll walk here to Bellevue.
Anyway, but I guess the point is that, you know, if walking is supposedly really good for you.
It feels good.
We had a young lady in here, and forgive me for not remembering if she was a doctor or not. I think she was. And her specialty was type 2 diabetes. Remember? And I asked her if there was anything to the rumor or to the stories that we hear that walking can reverse type 2 diabetes.
Right.
And she got her eyes really wide and she shook her head emphatically affirmative, saying yes. And she gave us a story about this guy and she used some statistics, some numbers that doctors would understand. And basically what it meant was that the numbers changed drastically when this guy started walking 5 miles a day. And it definitely turned around his type 2 diabetes. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
So what does that tell you? That tells you to walk.
Walking is simple. Yeah.
I got to walk more.
Yep. And people can, the mall doors open at 8. We see a lot of people coming in at 8 o'clock because they're mall walkers, so they come for all forms of weather. But walking is fun. It's very enjoyable.
And see, what I take out of your point is this: that while I'm talking about the local parks, the truth is it's not really convenient always to be able to go to the parks to take a walk.
Yeah.
Not always convenient, but the mall is pretty convenient, especially for us. We're right here.
It is. It's very convenient. When Publix used to be up, the street here next door, and we'd have a break and I needed to get a snack or something for over here, I'd walk up there. I wouldn't take the car. Walk to Publix and walk back.
The snack is the part that the nutritionist would
good
have
morning,
a hard time
Tish.
with. All right, next thing you can do on January 21st in Rainbow Springs, January 21st, almost toward the end of the month already, there's an education series for adults on the third Thursday of January to April. Rainbow Springs State Park and the Friends of Rainbow Springs will welcome you to interesting and educational presentations on various topics for the curious adult.
Yeah. It's pretty cool there.
Learn about the animals. It is one of my favorite places.
They also have look for the notices with the swimming with the park rangers there, because when TJ lived here, he and my mother would look for that, and then they would put suits on and they'd go over there and they would go outside the ropes and they bring their snorkel and mask and you could swim in the other areas, but the park ranger was with you, so it was like 12 people they had at a time, and it was pretty cool.
Right.
They enjoyed that.
All right, so let me find another one for you. So we did Rainbow Springs definitely has fewer activities on the calendar compared to Silver Springs. Silver Springs has a lot more.
But it's a good walking place at Rainbow Springs because it's not flat. You're climbing hills, you're descending hills. It's really
That's true.
That's a good if you want to walk and then you walk there on asphalt and then you walk in the woods, and they've got all kinds of terrain for all of the walkers, and I think that would be a good idea.
All right, now let me tell you about one of the ones that we discovered when we were doing our plein air painting. We discovered Pontoon Island, remember?
Yes, I do.
Pontoon Island is an island surrounded on all sides by water, but it happens to be in a river. It happens to be in the St. Johns River just outside of DeLand. And if you go there this Friday, January 1st, between noon and 2:30, you can join a park ranger for a first-day hike at Pontoon Island State Park.
Oh.
This is it's a very cool. You can't get there by car. You drive to the edge of the river, and then you have to take a pontoon boat across the river to get to the island.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
The hike is about 2 hours long. During the hike, you will be there's a bald eagle's nest on that hike. There's a 7,000-year-old Native American shell midden.
Wow.
A shell midden. What is a shell midden?
I don't know, but that's curious. I'd like to go.
Anyway, they start at the visitor center, and that's where that one is.
That is cool.
That's the only event they have on the calendar for that.
And binoculars, too. That would be a good idea.
In January.
Camera, binoculars, sunscreen, a bottle of water, and bug spray. There you go.
All right,
in the backpack.
Another place I would recommend you go. Let me see. What was the name of that place again, Robin, where we had the pancakes?
Oh, DeLeon Springs.
DeLeon Springs State Park. Okay,
Yeah,
let me find that one.
Springs.
First of all, there's a pancake place there.
Yes, it is so.
This was a cool discovery for us.
It's fun.
DeLeon Springs, of course, is just. You're almost up to Daytona, so that's about how far away it is. It's not that far. Here it is, and they have you make pancakes at your table.
Yeah.
You're sitting at a table, and they're the griddle. The griddle is on the table.
Yes.
Or the griddle is the table. The table is the griddle. It's all in one.
Well, yeah, but you got a place for your plate, and then you got the griddle in the middle.
The griddle in the middle.
Yeah.
And yes, and then they ask you, do you want? There's two types of batter that they bring out, and you just tell them which type you want. And was it like $5 a person or something like that? And you just make as much as you want.
All you can eat.
They bring out the syrup and the butter, and I guess you
and the fruit
order
you can
milk.
get.
Yeah.
And on the side you can order bacon and eggs or sausage or anything, or oatmeal if you want to add on to your adventure.
So at DeLeon Springs this coming Friday, the first day of the year, kick off the healthy new year to join Assistant Park Manager Dave Garcia on a guided walk through a river floodplain and mixed upland forest. You'll be walking through a river floodplain.
Oh, how cool is that?
Explore the park's Persimmon Trail, discussing the nature and history that abounds there. You'll learn how the Mayaka hunted and gathered for thousands of years, existing on the bounty of the nearby spring and the forests. The total walking distance is about 4 miles.
Nice.
Make sure you bring appropriate clothing, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Bet you won't even notice the 4 miles because you'll be so enthralled with what's going on around you.
So anyway, and make sure you get the pancakes.
Yes, for sure.
And then on Saturday, January 9th, over at DeLeon Springs, They have a day in history event happening from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. Highlights of the day are the living history demonstrations of various periods in Florida's history, including Native Americans, Spanish, British, Seminole War, pioneers, plantation life, Civil War, and a cow camp.
Aren't the cowboys? Is that what it is?
I don't know. Cow camp. I don't know.
Yeah, cow camp.
Enjoy live music and visit displays from local historical organizations, and there you go.
That is cool.
Plus, they have some antique tractors and antique engines on display.
Oh, my brother would love that. He's got a tractor from like 1945, so he would love to go see
Anyway,
that.
you've probably heard us bragging about Florida state parks before.
Yeah.
I really think that the state park system is unbelievable, outstanding.
Yeah,
They do a great job. We became very familiar with the folks here in Silver Springs because we were there, almost every Sunday.
Yeah, we play a lot there.
Seemed like. But when we were doing the plein air painting, and I think this year maybe we'll do more photography.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun just to take a camera and go hiking, isn't it? We did it a couple times, right?
Yeah, I think I like to do that.
So,
Take some pictures. I have to paint a new painting for my living room, so I need to find
there you go.
something new to take a photo of and then do it that way because I like doing my own stuff.
Yeah.
And not using somebody.
Anyway, hopefully that inspired you to do something. We have some great resources right here in our own community. I mean, all these are state parks, but there are some private businesses as well. There's a couple of train companies. There's one in Williston. There's one in Traveries.
Oh, Tavares is the best.
You take these old train rides, and they usually have themes to them. The one in Tavares is called the Cannonball Express.
That's the best one.
The one in Williston is called the Kirby. What's it called again?
Kirby Family Farm.
Kirby Family Farm.
But the Tavares is the best.
That's your favorite one, right?
That is my favorite.
And if you want to take a train, you can always go on Amtrak as well.
That's right.
All right. All right, we'll take a little break. When we come back, I discovered that tomorrow is not only the last day of the year, it's also the last day for some sweepstakes.
Wow.
Some sweepstakes that have been in the works for months are ending tomorrow, which means you could have entered them 6 months ago, or you could enter them like today and possibly win something in the next few hours. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what I have. Some of them end tomorrow, some end the first week in January. I'll give you the best I have as far as the ones, and of course I'll give you the resource information so you can look it up for yourself.
Cool.
And possibly you'll win something. You know what I entered this morning? I'll probably never wear it, but it was a wristwatch. I'll share it with you when we come back.
Nice.
You could win like a really good wristwatch.
Cool.
And what else did I enter? Something else. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I do that Spreeza stuff. I just kind of put my name in.
I'll tell you about that Spreeza. I'll tell you about that one and a few others that you can go to.
Oh, cool.
We'll be right back. This is WOCA.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Karen McHugh. Rising floodwaters across the Midwest are bringing out the sandbags and the volunteers needed to fill them. In Alton, Missouri, resident Morgan McLaughlin surprised at the turnout.
See a lot of the adults, and there's been tons of younger kids out here. So it's nice to see everyone giving back to our community.
In Missouri alone, at least 13 have been killed by the floods. Nearly 50 across several states have died. Terror threats mean increased security for New Year's on both the East and West Coasts.
There's unprecedented security set for the Rose Bowl and parade. Police say there is no specific or credible threat at either event in New York or California.
Fox's Kristen Fisher. New York City Police Commissioner Bill Bratton says a lot of improvements have been made.
We have a lot more personnel. We have a lot more personnel that have been trained on how to deal with these issues, and we're constantly trying to expand the equipment.
About 1 million revelers are expected to ring in 2016 in Times Square. Fox News. We report. You decide.
I smoked a lot and quit a lot, but got nowhere. It's hard. Then my daughter was born. Now I have the best reason why to quit in the world. I just need the right how. I want this time to be my last time. That's why I choose NicoDerm CQ.
The NicoDerm CQ patch has unique extended-release technology that helps prevent your urge to smoke all day. Tweet hashtag What's Your Why at NicoDerm CQ for a chance to win valuable prizes. Use as directed. Behavioral support increases chances of success.
Geico applauds your inner happy camper.
A merit badge of awesomeness goes out to the part of you that wants to put the recreation in recreational vehicle. The part of you that packs up everything and everybody in the RV and says, let's get this show on the road. Because Geico has specialized agents who help save money on more than just car insurance. Geico will insure that entire RV, so you can get the s'more making, poison ivy dodging, same song singing, ghost storytelling, campfire building, best time you ever had with your family show on the road.
Geico for your RV. See how much you could save.
Today in Florida Ag News from the Southeast AgNet, gypsum was one of the conservation practices discussed at the Nutrient Management and Edge of Field Monitoring from the Great Lakes to the Gulf Conference, December 1st through 3rd in Memphis, Tennessee. The United States Department of Agriculture's Natural Resource Conservation Service recently created a national conservation practice standard, paving the way for states to add gypsum to their list of approved conservation practices. Ohio State University soil scientist Dr. Warren Dick describes why gypsum is a tool to consider to help soil and water quality. He says there are 3 main benefits.
The first one, it improves infiltration of water. And so whenever you have improved infiltration of water, you have less overland flow and less erosion. The second way gypsum works as far as conservation is related to water quality. We have found in field studies that when you apply the gypsum over the top of the soil, it binds soluble reactive phosphorus. And the third way gypsum helps improve and increases conservation is in building soil organic matter. If you improve crop rooting, which we have found scientifically that gypsum can do, you are taking carbon out of the air, you're putting it in the soil, you're building soil organic matter.
For this story and more, go to our website at southeastagnet.com.
Did you know that the beef checkoff means many different things to cattle producers across the country? Producers say their checkoff is valuable for a variety of reasons, including
it grows our foreign markets.
The beef checkoff helps me talk to consumers about beef production.
It spreads the word about the benefits of beef.
Develops innovative new beef cuts.
It improves beef quality.
Find out about these and many more ways the checkoff makes a difference for you and everyone else who makes that checkoff investment at mybeefcheckoff.com. Paid for by your beef checkoff.
I'm Josh McGill for Southeast AgNet.
This is a public notice. Local residents can now save thousands of dollars on their next car, truck, or SUV. It's not a tent sale, because no tent is big enough to hold this many cars. It's OcalaForSale.com. Say goodbye to sticker shock. OcalaForSale.com has thousands of vehicles with no stickers at all. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, less proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Do you have areas that have started sagging or drooping? Is what you're looking at not quite the same as it was years ago? Are there enhancements you've been putting off? Is there serious damage you need fixed? Then call on us, Damage Control Services, when your roof is sagging and the drywall is drooping after a storm, or your home just needs some enhancements. From damage repairs to new construction, Damage Control Services is here to help.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new
trunk. We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care